Hello everyone and welcome to my messy kitchen. My name is Joan Margaret and I just came back in from outside, hence the lumberjack shirt. And I've been cutting down greenery that I'm going to be using for my windows and doors and planters out front. But the reason why I am jumping on today is I wanted to show you how to create a quick Christmas tree decoration. This decoration you can do with little children if you'd like. You can use it as an ornament or something that you can hang on the windows or doors, or you can even use it as a little doorknob decoration. You can add bells to it if you'd like, or greenery, which is what I'm going to show you today. And it's a very simple project to do. And the great thing about it is you probably have pretty much everything you're going to need right around your house and your backyard. So let's get started. Okay, so what you'll see here on my mat is some tools and some things that I have gathered to make this very simple tree. First of all, you're going to need probably some kind of cutter to cut through your branches and things of that nature. I'm just going to put this over here to give me a little bit more space. You're definitely going to need a pair of scissors for cutting up your ribbon. And your, I like to use on this particular project, this is a wax coated twine. And the thing that I like about this is that as you're tying your knots, it doesn't slip around. I have tried it in the past with string and it was really hard to manage because everything started to slip around. The other things that I have here is I've got some greenery from my yard, so I have that ready to go. I've actually been dissecting my little bell, what do you call it, strap, my jingle bells. I have a ribbon already cut and I have my 4 branches. One of the other things that I've done here is you can use like a heart if you want for the top of your tree decoration, or what I did is I took a Christmas, what do you call it, cookie cutter, and I just traced it, painted the paper silver, and I made this little star. I also just added a little bit of a hanger so that I could hang my project up at the end. So basically we have all of the pieces, and what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to be using these 4 sticks. Now with this project, you just got to be a little bit patient with yourself. And so this is basically what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. I'm just going to lay it all out so that I make sure that I have all my pieces that I'm going to want. And I'm going to probably put this here. I think I'm going to probably put the little one here, and I'm going to alternate them. Okay, and again, right now I'm just laying everything out so that I make sure I've got everything that I need. And I might put that one. Let's see, I think maybe that one's going to go like that, that, and that. And then I've got kind of a rhythm of how I want this to be laid out. And then I have my ribbon already cut. The length of ribbon that I'm going to be using is about 16 inches. The part that you just have to be patient with is actually tying everything together. So basically it's 4 sticks cut in sequential order. And what I mean by that, and just put my little branches over there, is that when you look at these, okay, notice how they kind of move into like a little bit of a pyramid. This is a project that you can use at least 3 sticks, but you could use as many sticks as you want, depending on how full you want the wood portion to look. So again, this is a little project that is a lot of fun to create, and really the sky's the limit with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some twine, okay? And like I said, this is where I find, this is the hardest part for me. So I'm just going to take some twine, and I'm just kind of eyeballing it right now. And I'm going to start. So again, this is the wax coated twine, and I'm going to start about 1 inch in on the bottom stick. So whatever my bottom stick is going to be, my longest stick in essence, that's where I'm going to start. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie a knot here. Nothing fancy. I'm just gonna tie a single knot. You can do lots of fancy wraps if you want. You can use different color threads, whatever you really wanna do. And then I'm gonna just pull it out a little bit. And the reason why I'm pulling it out and stretching it is that at the end, I do wanna make sure, yeah, let me get this out a little bit. This is the part where you just gotta I have a needle here too, so that I kind of can just stretch things out a little bit. There, I think that'll work. And you kind of throw that over there. And this is boxwood that I'm using. I really enjoy boxwood. I think it's very beautiful. I love the little leaves. I love how it stays green majority of the year. Okay, so that's basically how you want it to be. So I'm just showing you how you want to make sure that you have a little bit of extra space so that we can slide these things in towards the end. Okay, so we have the first one on. Okay, and then I'm going to just take that second bit of twine and I'm going to tie, again, about an inch in from the edge, a little knot here. Because again, you're going to be having string on both sides, of course, so that you can make this work well for yourself. I'm going to take that needle again and stretch it. Again, it's just a nice little fun little craft that you can do. You can make as many of these as you'd like. Okay, there we go. All right, so I have my 2 knots on, and again, they're on the longest one, and then I'm going to take that the second longest, okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tie a knot. All right, and I'm going to leave about, let's put that out of the way. I'm going to leave about an inch, no, probably 2 inches, beg your pardon. I'm going to go an inch in, and I'm going to leave about 2 inches of string between the two. Kind of do it that way. I'm right-handed. That'll help. Okay, and then that's why I like this little mat here, because it'll help me stay a little bit on track. And I'm going to put that little knot in there. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. About 2 inches, thereabouts. 2 to 3 inches, I guess, really. Actually, let me try it this way. So I hope everybody is getting everything ready for the holidays. I hope everybody has a safe holiday, of course. There we go. That's about right. Yep. And then I want to knot it. Okay. And then you can move these around as you see fit. Okay, as you need to. All right. So now I'm going to go to the next one, and again, it's going to be 1 inch in and about 2 to 3 inches. Okay. There we go. Yep, there. and then knot it. There. And then again here, right about there. So it's really just taking string and getting a few sticks and just tying them strategically until you get a little, you know, essence of a Christmas tree. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? There we go. And I think I'm a little bit lopsided on this last one, so we're just gonna see if we can stretch it a bit. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. Hey, if you need to undo them and redo them again, it's totally fine. You can do that. But again, you're getting the idea. And then this, and again, you can use as many sticks as you want. You can make it as long as you want or as short as you want. Okay. And then here's the last one. And then I've got my little star already prepared. And so what I did with that is I traced it with my cookie cutter and I painted it silver. I made a couple of them actually. And I put a little tiny hole in the bottom of each, okay? And then I put like a little hanger thing up here. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two edges. I'm just gonna try to make sure it fits. So that's what it looks like so far, if you can kind of see it. It's kind of like a little bit of a ladder. And I'm gonna slide this through both edges through the bottom portion of the star. I'm gonna just kind of place it where the length that I want it. So I kind of want this to go down maybe just a hair. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a knot. Again, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You can use cardboard, you could use, you can even make a foil star, kind of like we used to do as like little kids. I don't know if you did that, but I sure did. Matter of fact, I have one on my tree over there that I made years ago with the kids, but it's precious. So again, I refer to my Christmas tree as a memory tree because it's really the memory, all the memories that we've built over our lifetime together. Okay, so that's what that'll look like so far, right? And then I'm just gonna trim these edges. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another little piece. Doesn't have to be very long. And I wanna add a little jingle bell to this. The thing that I like about adding the jingle bell to this, to be honest, is it gives a little bit of weight and helps it hang better. And so again, I just want to kind of eyeball where I'm going to want that. Actually, let me do this a different way. I think this might work better. There. So again, I'm just knotting this right here. And if you have those like little tiny ornaments, maybe from, you know, a decoration, you could actually even add that. And then I'm just gonna trim those little bits. Okay, I'm also gonna trim these other little pieces that I had on the bottom. Okay, So that's what it's looking like so far, and I've got the weight to hold it. Then I'm going to put my greenery on it next. I like to just, again, push everything through. If you want to glue it or add more string to this, you can. Get a little bit bigger one right here. And all I'm doing is I'm alternating sides as I'm pushing this boxwood through. Okay. The thing I like about boxwood too is that as it dries, it's still it's still nice looking. Okay. Add that one there. Should have my glasses on for this, but I don't. So there we go. I also wanted to let anybody who's in Rochester know that tomorrow I will be at the Century Club, which is a club on, there we go, on East Avenue, and they have a little holiday bazaar, and I was invited to do it last year, and I did it, and I really had a great time. There's our little greenery, and then I'm just going to put this through. And if you are looking for something fun to do with your friends, everybody's invited. And come have a few yummy treats. And then there's a curated group of artists that were invited. And grab some, little drink and come and sip and say hello. Do some shopping if you need to. All right. And you can make the ribbon as long as you'd like. And then I'm just gonna do a little cut here, make it look a little fancier. And voila, I got a little decoration. So I can go ahead and if I wanted to, let me just go ahead and put this up, just so you can kind of get a better idea of what it would look like.